I just can't explain how much we love Horta. How much we seriously hate to leave. This place is so cool, and I just have a gnawing feeling that everything we see from here on out is going to be a letdown compared to this place. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm really wrong. So there's a full moon we get to sail with. So tomorrow night, there's our full moon. And be out on the ocean again. Footloose and fancy free. Just a feather in the breeze. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, we're trying to do this stress-free if we can, but I don't know. Are we succeeding? Not at all, or a little bit. Okay. In the background is Horta. It's the 12th, right?
12th of July.
12th of July. This is one of the few places. I mean, I really hate leaving here. I actually don't want to go. I don't know. This is really an amazing place. What an experience this has been. And all I can say is thank you, Horta. They fixed us up from all of our damage. And it's just the architecture, I don't know, the rolling hills. What a place. What an amazing place.
The self-sufficiency of the Horta people.
Yeah, self-sufficient. I mean, yeah. They're not experiencing inflation because everything they need is right here on this island. So there's very little inflation, just fuel. You know, fuel inflation. But other than that, food is like it was in the 1970s. This is like stepping back into 1975. I really, you know, just love it here. But anyway, let's hope that the rest of Europe is as impressive as this place. Because you know, they say you leave the United States and then you'll appreciate the United States. I don't know about that anymore. I would move here in a moment. It's great. Wow. Never seen Pico this clear. All the way to the top. Unreal. It's a big island. We're in the lee of it now. Really don't have any wind. This was to be expected. So, and we still have Horta in the distance. Fiel, the island of Fiel with the city of Horta. They go from island to island around here. I'll tell you, we have run into a lot of marine traffic. We're not used to this. I'm not used to this. During the crossing, we would not see any other boats for days. Days and days and days. Not ships, not nothing. Anyway, I forgot the name of this vessel, but whatever. AIS called it. They said it would be very close call, and it is. Very close call. Welcome back to SV Just Dreaming. We left Horta yesterday, and we had a beautiful day, didn't we?
We did. It was wonderful.
We were getting 7 and 8 knots of speed. There were no waves to speak of.
The sun was shining.
Oh, I actually got a bit of a sunburn, so did you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway,
But as in any good movie, you get this happy music.
you get the happy music, and then what do you get?
Then you get excessive waves, excessive wind. But I got to admit, you calmed me down adequately. I understand the boat because you've been telling me about your experience going to Bermuda and to Horta. I wish it was calm. We keep checking the weather, and we will get better weather. Just got to get through this part.
So we got a couple days of 20 knots to 15 to 20, right?
Yeah.
With, oh, I don't know, 9-foot seas from time to time. It's mostly, you know, they build like every 10th wave is like huge, and I don't know, it never shows up on camera. So, but I don't expect it to get any worse than it is now. Okay, it's about 11 o'clock on the second night out from Horta going to Lisbon. And this is Casco, Malaysia. And we have been on a head-on course for hours. I saw him when he was 75 miles away. Now he's okay, so he's 2.9 miles away. That's the range. He's doing 16 knots. Look at the length overall. The LOA at the bottom, 1,096 feet. That is a big boat. And of course, it's darker than dark out. And I'm sure you can't see him. But he does have running lights. But anyway. We've just been watching him come on for a long time. We were on a head-on collision. I had to actually move my heading from 100 to 108 just to avoid a collision with this guy. Alright, that's it. Well, welcome back to SV Just Dreamin'. It's Sunday the 17th of July, and we have Con Cal Kevin. We are still, I think, over 300 miles away from Lisbon, Portugal, but we'll check that later. We're coming, so this is kind of interesting. So our closest point of approach is 3 minutes and 22 seconds, and we will be 0.9 nautical miles away from him when we are closest point of approach. Alright, his bearing 66 degrees or 63 from us, speed over ground 14 knots. We're actually going to catch some of his wake as we go behind him. I had to turn a few degrees off our course in order to miss this guy. And let's see, there he is, and we're almost to our closest point of approach, and it's just a big container ship. That's what he is. Very nice. Cruising along. We have had excellent wind on this trip. It's been from the north with a slight west component. Now it's coming directly out of the west. It's been great. We have full main, full jib out, and 15 knots of wind, sometimes 17, there's 12, good speed, so that's nice. And anyway, so, and here we go.
I'm awake. I'm up.
You're awake. I'm the one who can't stay awake.
I think you were up a lot last night.
Oh man, I couldn't wake up this morning. It was tough. So anyway,
well, it's noon and you're awake now, so that's all that really counts.
it's not noon. It's
Oh.
about 10 o'clock. Don't exaggerate. All right. So here, show us your bruised hand.
Oh,
You don't have to take the band-aid off, but you can see it's puffy. It's all puffy, puffified. All right.
so we're keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay.
It's going to be a bruise. It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
I have full function fingers.
Okay, there's your fingers. They're functioning,
Yes.
and oh, you know that's. Oh, let's see. I was thinking that's one of those ships with the onboard cranes.
It's kind of weird that they're stacked like that.
Yeah, it is very strange that they're stacked like that.
It's almost like they didn't have a full load and they had to.
Space them out a little bit. Turkin line, the Turkin line. All right, Gail's doing laundry again.
Doing it the Horta way, hanging them out to dry.
Hanging them out to dry. Get the fresh air in them.
Get the fresh air in.
Yeah.
We had a lady that took her laundry to a laundry service, and she said the laundry service says I dry the clothes outside in my rose garden so they smell rosy.
Really?
The lady was really excited about that.
Do you think it'll work?
She said it did, yes.
Really?
Whatever.
All right. Rosy laundry. We don't have a rose garden. I think there's a song like that. Isn't there?
I can't think.
I didn't promise you a rose garden?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that?
Yeah, and I think you told me that when we got married because I don't have a rose garden.
No.
I have a dryer.
There's no rose garden in sight. You got roses on your pants there.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, we just cleared the traffic. They control the traffic here. They actually got lanes for the ships. And we were out in the ocean and we were out here somewhere, and I looked at all these ships and I go, no way I'm getting through all of that. I mean, we've sailed into New York Harbor, okay? That was nothing compared to this. So after several very close calls, we managed to clear all the traffic, and now we are on the Lisbon side of all that traffic. And this is a little channel right here for small boats. And we're going to take this little channel. You can go any direction you want in that channel. But I've never heard of having lanes for your boat. There you go. You don't want to be going the wrong way in a one-way. What?
Oh, I say something.
Oh, you want to say something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, don't get freaked out about his close calls. They were like, you know,
Oh, come on now.
they were like up against us and us pushing them away or anything like that. He handled it very well.
On one of them, I had to run one of my motors wide open, plus bring out more sail.
Oh,
Okay? That's a close call. All right? Gee whiz. She just kills all the drama of our YouTube channel. You know, we're trying to make this exciting for y'all, but no.
Well, I want to make sure people know that we didn't just breeze our front of our boat with the back of their.
Well, anyway, it's okay. We made it. We
Yes.
made it. Oh, by the way, land ho. Don't know if you can see this or not. I'll probably have to enhance it. But there is a mountain there in front of the sail. And that is our first vision of the continent of Europe. Portugal. And what's the name of that? Cabo da Roca. Cabo da Roca, and those are the white cliffs of Cabo da Roca, and you can barely make them out in the distance. But what's really cool is my cell phone's beginning to pick up a little bit of service here and there. So we're getting close. Bye. So Cascais, Portugal, will be our first mainland harbor. And there it is through that rain. Well, it's not rain. That's seawater, man. That is salt water. This baby took a saltwater bath like you wouldn't believe. That's pretty rough out there. 30 knots of wind. Phew, you know. So we're down to 7 knots here, 9 knots through the protection of Cascais. So we're just gonna anchor here for the night and then go up the river tomorrow to Lisbon and find a place to be. That's about it. Oh, what is today's date now? 20th? I think it's the 20th of July. I think so, and I think it's about 8 o'clock at night.
It's Thursday. It's Wednesday.
It is?
Yeah, July something or other.
July something or other. I think it's the 20th. And, yeah. Anyway, they wanted, that's a marina. That's a marina right there. And they wanted $140 a night for a slip in the marina. I said, nah, I don't think so, man. That don't sound too good to me. Alright. Talk to you later. Bye.
It is sunset officially now.